going on? It's J-Boog back out again with Juice Productions with another video.
Yo.
Here with my man Mike. Today we got a fellas pride to talk about some music.
Long awaited,
Mike. It's been a while, man. How you been?
Never better, to be honest with you. You know, the usual. You got your ups and downs, but I got more ups than downs because I'm always up.
She broke, I'm up, nigga. Anyway, you know how we do things on Juice Productions. We get right into things. So I got a hot take.
How hot?
Hot music take.
How hot?
Scorching. Like
hot 97 hot.
Like close to the sun with a winter jacket hot.
Oh, Icarus flew way too close.
Way too close.
All right.
So my take is that Juice WRLD is a better freestyle artist than Lil Wayne.
Freestyle artist. Better
than Lil Wayne. I know the products you see here are not sponsored, but hey, Monte Cristo, Corona, Henny, if you want to sponsor us, get with your boy.
Facts. Better artist.
Better freestyle artist.
Freestyle artist. I feel like they're almost kind of the same, different styles, but same caliber, same kind of approach. Like, so half of their discographies, both of them are, they usually freestyle in a lot of their music.
Yeah, but going back toward the like the underground stuff, not their catalogs. Like when Juice WRLD rap, he did it twice. Rap for an hour straight on the radio, twice.
That's because that nigga was bored.
Lil Wayne ain't doing that.
Lil Wayne don't got time for that.
No one can do that.
No one?
To make it okay, anybody can freestyle for an hour, but to make that shit actually like hit, no.
Tell me if Lil Wayne put his mind to it, he couldn't do it.
No, that nigga's fried.
He'd do it fried, and it still sound just as good.
If it was maybe 02 Lil Wayne, but Lil Wayne today, no, he's not freestyling the way Juice WRLD was.
Like 50 years old.
And he's still trying to be for Kendrick.
Nah, he made up.
Yeah, good, because he knew what the fuck was about to happen. He stepped in that booth.
You don't think Lil Wayne could bring that bring them drums to Kendrick?
No, absolutely not. Like I seen a video the other day, and this girl was talking about how everybody from YCMB was, or yeah, YCMB, right? Young Money, Cash Money.
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah. So them niggas. So everybody's been doing some weird shit, like how Nicki be all coked up and fucking with pedophile niggas and then just crashing out. Yeah, her boyfriend's a pedophile. Registered sex offender, I should say.
First
I don't know,
of all,
pedophiles. Registered sex offender.
That nigga.
He's the one who was trying to beef with, was it Offset?
When she stopped being with Meek Mill?
She's been over with Meek Mill. Like, that was years ago.
Hey, listen, I have to look into that. You can't just say crazy shit and expect like, oh yeah, you know that nigga, you know.
You gotta keep up, Mike. But yeah, so she been doing her low crash out shit.
A convicted and registered sex offender.
Yes, look it up right now. But that
Nicki girl. So what's the issue with Nicki? You said she coked up,
and just with
she with the pedo.
Yeah, because like when she did a meet and greet, they had to, when you were purchasing your tickets for the meet and greet, you had to acknowledge and be okay with that he was there because that's her man. So you have to be cool with him being there, like a registered sex offender there. And within the vicinity, so I guess that 100 meters or 100 yards, whatever it is. But like I was saying.
Oh, he was convicted of rape in 1995.
Damn.
And then he got sentenced to a year of home detention because he failed to register.
Told you.
Yeah. Who is this nigga? Where did she find this nigga?
I think he was a backup for like one of her music videos. I could be wrong, but I think that's what I heard. But anyway, she been wildin', and then Drake just took that massive L against Kendrick. The only nigga who hasn't been.
My take, it wasn't that massive.
It was massive. Bro.
You know what was massive?
It was massive.
The song Massive. Yeah. Don't sit here and act like it wasn't.
Massive was good, but that was an L. Big L. And the thing is, though, Drake is making it worse.
Why? How?
The reason why GNX blew up so bad is because Drake was wilding. Talking about how going on record trying to beef with Steve Lacy has nothing to do with any of the beefs. The thing is, Drake is thinking he needs to stay relevant when he's Drake. You're literally relevant. You don't have to do anything out of your aura. Like you have all the aura. That and then go on to try to do that. Trying to sue, talking about how people were boosting the numbers for what the fuck?
He's suing Kendrick Lamar's label,
and then he's talking about Spotify.
Yeah, he's trying
What's the
song? Not Like Us.
Not Like Us.
Yeah.
So he's trying to do all that shit.
And boosting it.
The reason why it even boosted to the more heights it was because of he's doing that. Like, bro, if you let that shit rock and just continue to make your moves the way Kendrick did,
this shit already happened. He's trying to sue for some stuff that already happened.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that thing even boosted even more. Like the numbers jumped up. It jumped up again in the ratings because people were playing it again. Once he did that lawsuit, it jumped. I think it went from like top 15 and it went back up to top 10. Ever since he did that.
Or do you think that's because Kendrick Lamar got selected as Super Bowl halftime show?
I don't think so because he was already a halftime performer.
He got selected shortly after the beef, a little bit after the beef.
Yeah, but he was pre-selected before. I mean, he was already a Super Bowl performer before that. I don't think anybody.
Yeah, but I'm saying
that has nothing to do with it though.
That's gonna bring in an audience, especially if you're not really a Kendrick Lamar fan. You don't really follow him like that. You're like, oh, okay,
so
this is who got selected for the Super Bowl. Let's
so
hear
if
what
you think
got.
Drake won that beef, he would have been selected for the Super Bowl?
No.
So
when has Drake ever been selected for a Super Bowl?
But that's the argument you're making is Kendrick got selected because of the beef.
No, I didn't say that at all. I'm saying the Not Like Us plays getting boosted again, likely because he got selected for the Super Bowl.
Nah, that shit just fucking bangs. And I'm a Drake stan. I was an RBA.
I like both.
But I was also, everybody who knows me knows I was a Kendrick fan before I was a Drake fan.
But
all that to say is just like Drake never had to do any of that to make it like you're Drake. Everybody knows you.
Kendrick never had to do that either. Kendrick the one that started it, and Kendrick the one that sued first. If you want to talk about funny business, Kendrick tried to sue Drake over some shit that he wasn't even involved with. Over the Tupac song, the Tupac AI song.
That was Tupac's family.
Kendrick reached out. Kendrick was the one that told him to do that. They wouldn't even bother minding their business.
I would do that shit too.
And
that shit was hard though. That song was
It was
crazy.
hard. I'm saying people been exaggerating. Like you say, it was a great L. I think it was a great success for rap altogether because
hip hop. You know what? We needed that. We needed that beef to stop us from another hot girl summer. Because the girls,
Taylor Swift summer.
I'm not gonna lie, the girls have been killing it.
Yeah,
they got Glow, Meg, all these. Yeah, I hate Meg. They got all Lotto. Like they've been killing it.
Meg go hard though.
Fuck her, bro. Free my nigga Tory, bro.
That nigga did it though.
He didn't do it.
What? He did it.
He didn't do it.
You proved beyond a reasonable doubt to have done it.
I guess we'll never know.
No, we do know.
What did Kanye say? I guess we'll never know. Listen, I don't know. All I know is I love Tory, bro. But Meg been killing it. Like all these female rappers been killing it, especially Glow. Shout out to Glow. Glow have you heard of that shit?
Hard. Oh yeah.
Glow has been going crazy.
Glow's nice.
But yeah, they saved us definitely from Hot Girl Summer. But it also, I'm not gonna lie, it also took Drake to wake that monster up because, like I said, I've said it a million times.
But people try to give props to Kendrick like it's all Kendrick. Kendrick was not about to be bumping like that and blowing up like that if it wasn't for Drake. Who else could bring Kendrick out like that, or who else could Kendrick, or just even if Kendrick just dropped another album, if he dropped GNX without that Drake beef,
no, that shit wouldn't have blown up. I would have.
It'd have been GNX is a bop. I fuck with GNX.
GNX is a masterpiece.
But
masterpiece.
It's not. It's not touching any of his works prior to Mr. Morale and Big Sinners.
No. Well, I didn't like. I hated Mr. Morale.
I thought it was.
I thought that shit was grade A garbage. Like I became more of a Drake fan because of Mr. Morale. I hated it. I guess it was a personal project for him. I get that. Yeah. But bro, that shit did not hit for me. Everyone thinks I'm bugging. Don't care. I'm still standing. I'm gonna die on the hill. That shit was the worst hip hop album I ever heard in my life. But he redeemed himself with GNX. GNX was that might.
But I think people think GNX is better than it is just because of the beef. Again, and people greatly exaggerate.
That shit was gap.
It's a bop. It's a bop,
bro. It's more than a bop.
But he's already got that energy. He's already riding that wave from the Drake beef. He's been riding Not Like Us for 3 months now, 4 months, 5 months.
Shit was gas. Niggas been riding Stanky Legs since 2003.
But nigga dropped Not Like Us just to hide the fact that he fucked up with
Mr. Rowe.
that he fucked up with Meet the Grams.
What you mean? That shit was hard.
It was hard.
And then except
for the part of him making up Drake's daughter.
We was all at the
that
pool
doesn't
hall.
exist.
We was all at the pool hall. Like, you heard this song? Yo, he just dropped again. We was on the parking lot.
Yeah, because it was crazy. Because we was captivated by it happening at that moment.
He made us think that he actually had a daughter.
I guess.
We was all Googling, does Jake have a daughter? Jake's daughter, Jake's daughter. Everyone was trying to pull up pictures.
Yeah, but it was fake.
Still was hard, though. Still was hard.
I guess.
But going back to the original statement, like Meek Mill does not. I mean, not Meek Mill. He definitely don't want no smoke. Lil Wayne does not want to do that. The battle. Like Drake already took the L. Lil Wayne needs to be cool and save YCMB because there's no way he's battling.
Maybe at this point in his life, I would probably agree. But Prime Wayne, no. Kendrick don't want it.
You said Kendrick don't want it.
Prime Wayne
versus Prime. I'm taking Kendrick over Prime Wayne. No cap. That nigga is way too smart. When he made Gloria, he was talking about a pen and a pad. Lil Wayne is not doing that. And had a double entendre.
Doing that without writing it down.
His shit is double entendre.
Lil Wayne is doing it without writing it down.
He's not doing that against Kendrick at all.
I don't know. I think if you think the Drake beef was good with Kendrick, you think Drake put up a good fight?
No.
You don't think Drake put up a good fight?
It was a decent fight. It was the best fight that someone today could have had. I'll give him that.
What about Cole when he dropped 7 Minute Drill?
Oh, I forgot about Cole. All right, second best because Cole could definitely keep up. But the thing is, Cole doesn't give a fuck. He's just ride his bike and just chill. No security. That's just all he want to do. Cole is the second best rapper of today, behind Kendrick.
I feel like we was having this conversation a few months back, and I feel like it was the other way around.
Because he's had Mr. Morale out. And I was like, nigga, now you lost me.
Goddamn fair weather fan, man.
You lost me. With Mr. Morale, you lost me. But I will say one of my favorite Kendrick songs is on Mr. Morale, so I guess it gives it a little bit of booster points, but it's still the worst Kendrick album. Father Time.
My favorite Kendrick song is probably Untitled 05.
And the Untitled album?
Uh-huh.
That one was kind of weird for me. Like,
I like J-Rock murked that song.
So I like that album, but it has no replay value for me. Like,
listen
I can't
to Untitled
see myself
05 again. I promise you, you're gonna be like, oh shit.
But it's just like a personal thing. I can't see myself ever playing it like in a situation. Like even if I'm just chilling for some background music, I need something else. But it was a good album. I will give him that.
I mean, but people say that a lot about conscious hip hop music.
But Overly Dedicated, that shit was a good ass album. It wasn't a studio album though. It was like a project.
Yeah.
That shit was gas.
But I mean, even think about it this: how many people out here talking about Overly Dedicated? When they talk about Kendrick, they talk about The Pimp Butterfly, and they talk about what's the other one?
I never understood that.
Good Kid, Mad City.
That's a top 5 album all time, hip hop wise. I would die on that hill too. Good Kid, Mad City was a top 10 all time, top 5 all time for hip hop. Yeah, I need that shit on vinyl ASAP.
It is a bop. I ain't gonna lie. Good Kid, Mad City.
That shit changed. That shit changed hip hop from what it was in 2012. That shit changed hip hop.
Did it change hip hop? Did Kendrick alone change hip hop?
It brought back West Coast. Because West Coast had the same sound forever, and they still do. Like, Not Like Us, and then it was on GNX. What song was it? There's one song. There's a couple songs on there that has the West Coast flair. Like they've always had the same sound, but he elevated it, and everybody wanted to be more.
I feel like Good Kid, Mad City didn't sound much West Coast at all.
There were some songs on there. No, it just elevated. I'm saying like it didn't have that West Coast. You know, like there's a fucking instrument they usually play that piano in the background, like a hard hit, like how Dr. Dre does.
Yeah.
But it elevated. It had definitely some. And he sounds familiar. He's from the West Coast.
Yeah. I mean, he definitely got that flair to him, especially when he gets like his voice on the beat and stuff. I can hear it, but I don't know. Yeah, I feel like it's all greatly exaggerated. I feel like people just go with the popular grain. They're like, oh my God, Kendrick just opened his mouth. Something going on McGrary right now.
Yeah, but Kendrick just opened his mouth. Nigga, pause. Like that nigga needed to. He needed to though. But the only nigga
where was he been?
He woke the dragon up. Enter the dragon. Because that's how Big Daddy came. But, yo, like, Drake is the only nigga that I think could have brought Kendrick out of that little. But I don't know if it was a marketing thing. I don't know if he wanted to, like, I don't even know if it was Drake that got him out the hole. I wonder if he was just saving it up and wanted to use it against someone who was at the number one. Because you go at the number, you have a big name already. You go at the number one, everyone's gonna pay attention. So if Cole was at the number one, do you think Kendrick would have won at Cole?
Yes. Kendrick wanted the spotlight.
So do you think? Okay, so
he went at both of them initially.
So do you think though that like
Cole,
if it was
Cole,
do you think it was a Drake thing or do you think it was a number one thing? Like he wanted to be number one again?
It's definitely number one.
So it was nothing a personal thing against Drake? You just think it was a number one
thing?
It's
probably multiple motivations. It's probably multifaceted. But I think definitely, like, why did he pursue Cole? Even though Cole took it down, what Kendrick say? You ain't supposed to let somebody piss on you and you got to murk him or something. Some shit like that. I remember. It's in the song. But
that's on a 7-minute drill?
No. That's what Kendrick said in one of his disses.
Oh. Like,
you can't let nobody diss you and let it slide. But where was the 7-minute drill response? Who saw what he took it down? That nigga, bro. If you listen to 7-minute drill, I
haven't downloaded it,
bro. Cole put hurt on Kendrick. He hurt that nigga, bro. I don't think he wanted it, man.
I don't think it's not he wanted it, but he knew that like Cole was collateral damage. That it just he happened to be like, you cool with Drake, I gotta diss you for this one time, I gotta be the number one. When he made Control, when he dissed Big Sean on his own song. He's like who did he say? He said Jay Electron, Tyler McMillan. I think he said Cole, Jay Electron, Tyler McMillan, I got love for you all, but I'm trying to murder you niggas. Like, yo, he gave the props to everybody he did, but he tried to murder everybody in a rap game, and he rapped this Big Sean on his own song. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Him, though. He just said, "Hey, y'all good? I fuck with y'all. I'm coming for your spot."
Nigga, on my song? No, you're kicked. Nigga, now get off my song. Make your own song, nigga. No.
Okay, but if at the end of the day, because they sent verses back and forth to each other, he could have just not produced the song. He could have just not put it out there. He'd be like, "All right, we ain't doing this."
I don't know.
It's not. It wasn't like I said. It's not like.
And everybody tried to make comeback Kendrick, but like, all this was weak. The only one that was actually good was Papoose. Papoose made a diss track. I don't even heard against Kendrick. That shit was hard. But no one really did anything after he said, "Fuck y'all, I'm taking this." Even Hopson tried to hop on that shit. That's his fucking ass. All he said was, "Kendrick, you're 5'3". And then
no, you talking about
no, that was Hopson and Illmind Hopson.
Yeah, no. But he wasn't dissing Kendrick. He gave props to Kendrick. He said, "Hey," because Hopson was dissing the whole rap game at that time. He was talking about rap industry, whack and shit, and all these mainstream artists, they suck really, like they ain't really even trying for it. They not really actually putting no effort into it. He said, "Hey, Kendrick out here raising the bar with the little nigga 5'3".
Yeah. I remember. He was on a bike with his chest.
It's like he making a joke and he doing his little punchline with it, but he giving Kendrick props.
That nigga might be 5'3", but he's still on his money now. He's 6'7". Nigga, shout out Uzi. Yeah, that.
But you understand all his and Drake's probably might be 6'7".
Bro, but I don't know. I do think it was a bit of both. Like he got two birds from one stone. Like it was beef with Drake, but he also wanted the number one spot again.
Yeah, but yeah. So I guess where I'm going with this is he wanted Drake because one.
He just tired of that
issue with, what is his issue with Drake?
He just tired of him. Like for what? Drake has been number one for years. He dropped like 3 projects.
Drop a better project than him then. Don't drop Mr. Morale then. Like, what you mean? Like, you gonna be mad because this nigga putting in work? This nigga Drake consistently dropped the album almost every year since we was in high school. Good albums.
Great albums. I just think, oh man. It's just like, it sucks because when they did Poetic Justice together, they're like, that's a banger.
Drake and Kendrick have been, they have history. They go way back. First time I heard Kendrick Lamar when I was a youngin', before I actually got really experienced the rap game, because my dad used to shelter me a lot. First time I heard Kendrick Lamar was on Take Care. And what's the name of the song?
Take Care was crazy.
King's what's it called?
It's on Take Care?
Yeah, it's on Take Care. It's I'll pull it up right now. But him and Drake was on the song. That's the first time I ever heard Kendrick Lamar. It was on Take Care.
The first time I ever heard Kendrick Lamar was on Swimming Pools.
Take Care.
Then I got into his deep shit when I got into Section 80. That is when I was really...
Buried Alive interlude.
Buried Alive interlude?
Yeah. It's a good song. I liked it. It kind of gives me, what's it called, vibes. If you ever listen to cartoons, Kendrick Lamar.
Cartoons from Kendrick? And J-Rock?
Is J-Rock in cartoons?
Is J Electronica or J-Rock? I think it's J-Rock. Oh, you talking about Cartoons and Cereal, right?
I think it's yeah, Cartoons and Cereal.
Nigga, that is my favorite Kendrick. Yo, nobody knows about that. I'm so glad you know about that.
How does nobody know about it?
Bro,
it's on
only you're the second person I ever met that knows Cartoons and Cereal.
No way.
Oh God. That I've met at least that talk about it. But every time I bring that song up, no one knows about it.
Why?
Now I was raised in a sandbox next to you and her.
Yeah,
that shit goes.
It's on Good Kid, Mad City. Why does nobody know about it?
It definitely wasn't on the original. It's probably on the deluxe.
Maybe.
That was my bro. When I tell you that was my early Saturday morning song, every Saturday for years I played that song.
That's a bop.
That's a good ass song.
But that's where I'm coming from too. Like I'm a Kendrick Lamar fan. I for a little bit there when I was younger. Huh? Oh yeah, for a little bit there when I was younger, I wasn't really fucking with Drake. I wasn't fucking with Lil Wayne. I wasn't fucking with Ye.
I wasn't big on Drake when he was YCB.
I wasn't fucking with none of them niggas. I don't know. I just felt, I don't know. Maybe it's because at the time it was like Hobson coming out. It was like Tyler the Creator coming out. You had J. Cole coming up. Ab-Soul was kind of, coming. Ab-Soul was already around, but I was just discovering Ab-Soul. And I don't know. I just felt like all the mainstream niggas they really wanted like that. I feel like they wasn't really putting their best effort in.
I feel like everyone was coming up though. Everyone was trying to make their name. No one was really putting their best foot forward. And Kendrick didn't have a studio album. His first studio album was Good Kid, Mad City. Yeah. Everything was underground. Like I found Section 80, Overly Dedicated, and all, like this shit, and even his unreleased songs, all through SoundCloud and YouTube. He wasn't big. His first, I think, big song, if I'm not mistaken, was Swimming Pools. Cause then that was on the radio.
That would be so crazy.
Yeah, and then Jay-Z hopped on it.
So then why is, you know what I'm saying? Because then why is, again we go back to the great loss from Drake. But Drake put Kendrick on then. If is that what you're saying?
He didn't put him on, but he did help. From what I heard, he did help him put out Good Kid, Mad City.
Crazy. If that's not putting him on, I don't know what is.
He didn't.
That's one of his. That's his big. Like that's one of his most accredited albums. This is one of his most accredited albums, man.
That's his most accredited.
His breakout.
That was his break. That was.
I feel like people would really ride.
If he was, Kendrick would have been a underground name. If Good Kid, Mad City didn't hit like that.
I don't think so. I think if
because the next
delete Good Kid, Mad City from Kendrick's repertoire and release all of his other albums, I think he's still bumping. I think he's still making it.
That's a good one. That's a good take. I don't agree to the extent that he's at now. I think he would have been a respectable rapper, but I do not think he would have been as big as he is now. Because that, like I said, that changed the game.
What size do you think? Like how big do you? That's crazy.
Hey, yo.
Pause.
Leave that in the chat.
I'm taking that out. What size rapper do you think Kendrick would be without Good Kid, Mad City, but all the rest of his discography?
Let me think about that one. I'm trying to think of somebody who I could compare him to for like that scenario.
Yeah.
If it wasn't out, honestly, he would have been a Big Sean. He would have been like Big Sean. Big Sean's not bad. I love Big Sean. That nigga's nice.
I feel like Big Sean had his 15 minutes of fame.
He just doesn't release. That's his problem.
Even still, even if he did, I don't think anyone would care. Big Sean is like A$AP Rocky before A$AP Rocky was A$AP Rocky.
No, A$AP Rocky, I don't know how the fuck he's famous, bro. Only because maybe the A$AP album and he's a pretty nigga.
He dropped a few good, projects.
He had a few. I think honestly he really only was big because they put that shit in GTA, one of his songs.
Well, A$AP Rocky was Travis Scott before Travis Scott was Travis Scott.
I agree with that one.
Yeah.
But then Travis Scott became the most mainstream thing to ever hit the market. It was on Fortnite, McDonald's.
Yeah.
I don't know how he got that deal with Jordan.
You got a deal with Jordan?
The Travis Scott's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the shoes,
yeah.
Oh, them Them shoes suck.
Nah, them shoes are nice. I'm not gonna lie, they're nice. But
Them
they're not
shoes
worth
look like a third grader drew a fucking.
They're not.
Drew a Nike Air Force and dotted the lines.
They're nice.
Okay,
they're not.
They're not ugly.
They're not worth that price.
No, they're just basic. Like them could be everyday sneakers. You would never know.
But all that to say, Kendrick is probably the greatest rapper of all time, in my opinion.
Okay, let's talk about that because I had a
because he's so versatile too. Everyone doesn't think he's versatile because the reason why I say that too, him and SZA, nigga, kill it on every single R&B song that they play out.
Yeah.
They need to make a collab album. Straight R&B. Straight R&B. Bro, are you shitting me? I get so excited because, nigga, they kill it every time.
Yeah.
SZA just dropped her deluxe album. She has another song with Kendrick on there. Gas.
I gotta check it out.
Bro,
I need to check it
they
out.
sampled Throw Some D's on it.
You lying.
They sampled that beat.
No way.
Bro, they sampled the beat. It was crazy.
I'm gonna check that out.
But yeah, I need them to do a collab album, bro.
That would be fire though. Yeah, no. SZA X Kendrick. Let me get a feature.
I need a feature. But speaking going down the R&B route though, you think Fort Bats is the next Party Next Door?
No.
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 I need you to explain that.
Fort Bats is not the next Party Next Door because Party Next Door hasn't left. 1 and 2. There's too many other potential Party Next Doors.
Name them.
You think? Okay, so if we're thinking of like who's next in his spot, where does Brent fall on that?
Way different. Brent's been doing this shit for years.
And
he's not the next.
Fort Bats been doing that shit for years.
Not like Brent. Brent has been doing this since like 2012. Brent has been in the game forever. That nigga is the only Brent. There's not gonna be another Brent Fives. His style is way too different. It's toxic, but
100% be another Brent Fives. Absolutely. Niggas was saying that about Bryson Tiller.
Bryson Tiller definitely mimicable. But the way Brent harmonizes and his beat selection, there's not gonna be another Brent.
There will be another Brent.
There will not be another Brent.
I don't think Fort Bats is big enough.
Not yet. But you heard his album?
But Fort Bats been around for so long. I remember.
He's been around that long. How long?
I remember a year or two ago.
That's a year or two.
Wait. Hold on, let me finish.
Yeah.
I remember a year or two ago we were talking about Fort Bats and it was like, oh, she ain't know Fort Bats. Everybody know Fort Bats. Nobody knows Fort Bats.
People are
not like that.
Yeah,
there's probably more motherfuckers that listen to Rod Wave than Fort Bats, and I hate Rod Wave.
Chill. I fuck with Rod Wave. I used to say that shit. I used to call that nigga. He is fat as fuck. I used to
big back ass.
But no, I used to. Yeah, he's only been around for a year. Fort Bats. But
Fort Bats has been around way longer than
2023. His first shit came out in 2023.
You mean tell me he has no projects before 2023?
Not on Apple Music at least. I'm gonna check SoundCloud.
I don't know what I'm saying.
But yeah, no. Rod Wave definitely is hard. Everybody definitely knows Rod Wave because everyone's sad these days.
But I feel like there's so many other artists. There's no need to go to Rod Wave.
What do you mean?
There's so many other artists you can listen to.
He's kind of defeating toxic masculinity.
Huh?
With his crying and shit on his thing, he's kind of defeating the toxic masculinity, bro.
I mean, no, I don't think he is. I feel like toxic masculinity got worse.
It got worse because of fucking ungrateful bitches, but we're not gonna talk about that. That's another episode for another day.
But no, I don't think. No.
Yeah, Fort Bats hasn't been around.
I don't think his music is that good. No.
Rod Wave?
No. Yeah. I like Greenlight. That's it.
Pistol at the party, don't see.
Right.
But what about it though? Like, don't you like about it?
I think I just like the message of that particular song. I think I like how.
No, I'm talking about in general. Like, what about Rod Wave don't you like?
I don't know. I don't think he's probably not bad. I don't think he does anything in particular. I just don't think he's particularly captivating to me. His voice isn't really all that to me. It's like, all right, I mean, he's singing, I guess. And I don't know. I mean, the beats ain't really hitting to me. You know, his flow don't really, you know. If
I guess you gotta, maybe
you
gotta relate, because that's the only reason why I fuck with it. You gotta relate to certain messages you send.
Maybe. That's what I'm saying. He's just not for me in particular. I don't think he's that good. But that's, I mean, it's just it might just not be my cup of tea though.
Could be. But, so, you think people are listening? Well, definitely people are listening more to Rod Wave than
Four Bats. Exactly.
Because he hasn't been around that long though.
Man, that's Rod Wave. Rod Wave been around, what, 2-3 years?
He's been around longer than that.
Maybe 4 at best.
About 4. More, yeah, a little more than 4. Because the first time I heard Rod Wave was when he dropped that Green Light with that album during COVID.
Well then, I mean, no, yeah, I don't think so though. I don't think Four Bats is blowing up like that. You're not hearing them around. You're not gonna sit here and pull up a radio station. Four Bats is not coming on. Like, I mean, nobody listens to radio anymore. Anyways, radio's ass. But
bro, what happened to that? Like, radio used to be the shit. Like talk radio, like just niggas trying to get their music.
That's
on the
all
radio.
people had. It's like cable
social media. It's like social media.
It's like cable television. You know what I'm saying? You can get Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Music, whatever, pay $10 a month, and now you never have to listen to commercials again. Nobody wants to sit here on the radio and listen to, 5-10 minutes of commercials on their car drive. That's ass. It's just like when Netflix and all the other streaming services started coming out. Who the fuck wants to watch cable? I can watch all the shit I want to watch without watching the ads.
The thing is, I think niggas just didn't want to pay for the cable because you were paying $80-$90 a month. With
that
Netflix,
too.
You got $10.
But you also have, again, no ads. No commercials.
Now you do. Now you got to pay for like $15-$20 a month.
Yeah, but you're still doing better than cable though. Fuck cable.
Not if you add it up.
Yes.
If you got all the streaming services, add it up with no commercials.
Never buy all streaming services.
Depends, because now they start doing that cracking down on that password sharing shit.
Yeah, but you still don't even need to buy all the streaming services. Just get 1 or 2 that you like. You'll never watch every show. You'll never be sitting here scrolling through Netflix, scrolling through Hulu. Damn, there ain't nothing to watch.
Oh, you must not know me then, nigga. I'm a movie buff. I've watched everything on Netflix.
No, you have not.
Bro, I shit you not.
I could go on Netflix right now, pull a movie. You seen this? Nah.
Bro, ask when we get inside.
I will pull up,
bro,
Coco Melon Super Special Plus.
And I've seen all of them.
Liar.
I've seen it.
Liar.
Bro, I can't tell you how many hours of just movies and shows that I've watched. Like, especially movies, I'm a movie nut, bro.
There's no way. Especially because they update that shit pretty much weekly. No shot.
They don't update it weekly.
Just about. It depends on the month. It depends on how much licensing rights and stuff they get to the shows and movies that come on there. But they do update that shit basically like weekly, maybe every other week.
I don't know, man. That's definitely like monthly.
Usually, maybe monthly for big titles, but for stuff that you just not you never heard of.
I'm not gonna watch some fucking shit that's ass. That's from like random fucking India.
What if it's good though? You ever watch RRR?
I feel like I have.
It's a banger.
Like
don't sleep on the Bollywood movies. It's a banger.
All them shit is ass.
No. Watch RRR. I promise. Hey, watch RRR. You gon' banger. I promise.
And when you do, come back to the comment section and show how fucking ass that shit was.
They gonna be like, damn, Mike was right.
Like everybody, like even the other day we was watching Train to Busan. That shit was fucking ass. That's a zombie.
Is that the zombie Korean one?
Yeah.
First of all, that's different than India in Bollywood, but
it don't matter. That shit was fucking garbage.
What's wrong with Train to Busan?
So all right, so just I'm gonna
what in particular?
So let's say there was the train carts. You know how they are, right? You know, there's different train carts.
Yeah.
So there's like the main characters are in the fucking one cart, and in front of is a zombie horde.
Yeah.
And then the train that they're trying to get to, the cart they're trying to get to, there's a dude who's looking at them. He sees them behind the horde. All of a sudden, nigga, they end up. So the dude closes the door, or the dude who's looking at them closes the door because he didn't want the horde to get in. So they're fucked, basically. Obviously, it was logical. Yeah. All of a sudden, they're in front of the horde getting chased in the cart ahead of them.
You skipped a lot.
No, that's how it happened.
No,
he closed the yeah. I will insert the fucking clip here and you see how fast that was.
Remember, they wrapped themselves up and they put all the padding on and fight through the horde.
That was after he got into the cart. This was when he was getting into the cart before they wrapped up into it. How the fuck did they just spawn magically into the cart over there and then try to bang on the door to get through? How did you get to the horde?
There's no way.
Exactly, that shit was
no.
Bro,
you're misrecalling it. There's no way they just showed up like that.
I will put the fucking scene. I will put the scene on after this episode. We were watching it. She was like, "Damn, no one ever called that out." I will show you specifically where that scene was. Yeah. It was ass. After I seen it, I was like, "I'm done. I'm not watching this."
Okay, but zombie movies are usually ass anyways.
Zombieland was cool.
Zombieland's goofy. Like zombie movies, they supposed to be bullshit.
Not that much bullshit though. That was crazy. Anyway, we off topic. Let's get back to this fucking music shit, bro. But I'm gonna show you that clip once we're done with this shit.
We'll look at it. I'm gonna be like, oh. I'm gonna be like, oh wow.
Never noticed that. You're fucking right, Jay.
No, or you're gonna be like, damn, I forgot that happened.
No.
Yeah.
I promise you. But anyway, going back to it. Hey, this fucking... Give me your top 5 rappers all time.
In a particular order?
Just top 5.
Top 5?
Because hard to put them in the 1 through 5 is going to be hard as shit.
Yeah.
Give me top 5.
Top 5. Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole.
All time?
Yep. MF Doom.
Let me see that.
I don't got it. Oh, I do that. I'm tripping my bad.
MF Doom?
Yes.
Okay.
We gonna come back to that. Anyways, yes. MF Doom. Big Doom. Most Def.
That is a surprising one, but not a bad take.
The fifth one can be a toss-up between a bunch of motherfuckers. I'm gonna just say I'm gonna say Nas.
See, you hit me right here. Right here with that one. Nigga, no, that's my goat. Nas.
Yeah.
But, oh my god, what I was about to say completely cancels out with that Nas one.
What?
I was gonna say, I don't think you're qualified to even talk about music with the MF Doom thing, but Nas.
What you got against MF Doom?
He's not even top 20.
Who's?
All time. He's not top 20.
He
might not even be top.
Might even put that down. That got fit in it.
No, he's not even. I don't even think he's top 50.
You're bugging.
No. MF Doom.
As a rapper. Not as an artist, as a rapper.
Still no.
No, you're bugging.
Still no.
No, you're bugging.
Nigga, I'm taking Joyner Lucas over him. As a rapper.
I'm about to go home. I'm about to go home.
Nigga, as a rapper?
Yes.
No. We'll get back to it, but I'm going to say my top 5.
Joyner Lucas just fucking throws up on the beat. That's literally it.
Because he's ill, nigga.
No.
Because he ill. He's not top 5.
You know
he's definitely
ill? Nas, Illmatic.
You feel me? Listen, top 5 all time. I gotta go Kendrick. Method Man.
You could just say Wu-Tang.
Nah, not all Wu-Tang. Just
man. Just say it. Just say
METHOD, man. Only nigga to ever have a feature with Biggie. Yeah. Don't do that. Don't do that. Nas, Method Man, Kendrick. Gotta go top 5. Biggie. Gotta go Biggie.
Your list sucks.
Better than fucking yours, nigga. MF Doom.
MF Doom will wash Biggie out the fucking.
You're fucking crazy.
Niggas like Biggie because he's dead.
No.
Yes.
I will say that did help his argument, but nigga, his lyrics are way better than fucking MF Doom.
No, they're not. That nigga start fucking having an asthma attack on the beat, bro.
That nigga rhymed heartbeat with Sasquatch feet. Who does that?
That's just random nonsense.
No, that shit, and it made sense.
Beat
your heartbeat sound like Sasquatch feet, thundering. Neighbors called the cops, said they heard mass shots. Saw me in the plot.
The feet.
Don't do that.
That's the easiest rhyme ever. If you want to talk about, who's hard because they can make rhymes, Eminem rhymed a fucking thing with orange.
That was ass.
No,
Eminem is not even top 10 in my opinion.
Eminem's better than Biggie, nigga.
No, the fuck he's not.
Yes,
that
he
nigga's ass.
No.
Eminem is ass.
Niggas like Biggie because they old heads. Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole's whole discography will watch Biggie out every day. I could pick their worst songs.
Fuck
yeah, no. I can pick
Marshall
their worst
Mathers
songs.
versus fucking Biggie or Ready to Die, nigga.
Yeah.
No, absolutely not.
I didn't even say
Absolutely not.
Eminem, but Eminem too. Eminem is watching Biggie.
Fuck no, you're smoking. That shit
you're
right
smoking.
there. That shit right there is definitely Fent.
This stogie partially fit.
That's off. That's a Fent rap cigar.
No,
that shit is. That was the worst take I've ever heard in my life.
You just say that because you a New York nigga.
No, it doesn't even matter about that.
We talk about pure rapping talent. I'm taking Lil Wayne over Biggie.
No.
Pure rapping ability.
No.
Yeah, you're smoking, bro. You're literally just
No.
like him because he's a New York nigga.
Nigga, if I said 50 Cent, then I'd be crazy. You're talking about Biggie. Like, that nigga had... Ready to Die was one of the best albums, regardless of life or death. If he had stopped right there and stopped rapping, that shit was still a classic. What are you talking about?
Just because it's a classic doesn't mean he's the best rapper. He was
Top
the best.
five.
He was one of the best artists of his time. Yes,
No,
he's top five artists all time.
You
Yes.
can't say artist because he never did anything other than the rapping. Name one song he sang.
You don't have to sing to make him not.
That makes you a multi-talented artist. That's what artist is. That's why Drake is an artist, because he can sing and rap.
No, you don't have to blend multiple genres to be an
Yes,
artist.
you do.
No.
If you only rap,
If you
have
deviate a little bit from hip hop roots, or you sit here and go and fucking you know, because hip hop come from blues, right? Hip hop come from jazz. Hip hop come from old folk songs and
rock.
shit.
Hip hop started from rock.
No.
Yes, it did. Look it up. It started from rock.
Rock originated from the blues anyway, so what's the matter? Rock blues fathered everything.
It doesn't. And then what followed from that? Jazz. Jazz is what started blues.
No, blues came first.
Blues came before jazz.
Yes.
I have to look that up. But you're bugging for that.
Now you're bugging.
Let us know in the comments, bro.
Internet vindicated.
I'm trying to not strangle my mans right now. This shit is the only thing that insane.
Nigga, you said not even Eminem either?
No, not even Eminem. That nigga's ass.
Niggas
I stand on that.
Niggas only hate on Eminem because he's white.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I respect what he did, but no, I don't.
Eminem helped build the game.
He did not. Oh,
Tell me
what
he
game
did?
did he build? Tell me, please tell me what he did.
Where's 50? Where's Akon?
50 was bigger than Eminem before Eminem even became the thing. Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes. Yes, 100%. Big 50 already had his established before Eminem was even in the game. Next.
No.
It's crazy because Dr. Dre's the one that found Eminem anyway.
Dr. Dre put Eminem on.
And what the fuck does that have to do with 50? 50 was already big before he was even there.
Dr. Dre came before 50.
And Big Daddy Kane was before Dr. Dre. Not then what happened? Like we're just saying the niggas that came before some people. KRS-One was before him too. Then what? Nigga's still a legend. That nigga's ass. Eminem was not good.
No, you're bugging.
That nigga would literally... So you're telling me that his lyrics is good? This nigga would be like, hey mom, hotter than a teapot. Ain't that some snot? Kill a baby, smack his mom.
Nah.
Let the body rot. Like, nigga, that's how his bars would go.
No.
He would just rhyme with shit and then make it fucking morbid.
No.
Nigga is not good.
No,
Eminem's
no.
overrated.
No.
Overrated.
Then again, Eminem will wrap circles around Biggie.
No.
Yes, he would.
Not circles.
Yes, circles. Biggie can't even do a circle.
Wayne is rapping circles over Eminem.
Wayne said he didn't want it with Eminem.
Nigga pussy, I guess. Because I would have smoked. If I had Wayne's bars.
What you got to say about for all the niggas that got smoked by Eminem?
Who?
All the
Nick Cannon?
Nobody ain't talking about Nick Cannon. But this nigga's not even a rapper.
He was a rapper.
He was a rapper. Yeah, Will Smith was a rapper, nigga.
It was because he was fucking around with Mariah. That's that whole shit.
She got smoked too. Dummy. But nobody talking about them.
So they knew. Who got smoked by Eminem? Name
It literally, bro, anybody that ever tried to touch Eminem got smoked immediately.
Name him.
Fucking, even we can talk about the most recent one. MGK. Cooked.
Nigga, who the fuck likes MGK? Listen, literally, go ask somebody right now. Do you listen to MGK?
Nope.
Who the fuck listens to MGK? That is a Kyle DC shoe monster snowboard.
Oh, what's her name? Button ain't even won it with Eminem.
Who?
Button ain't even won it with Eminem.
Who the fuck listens to Button?
I don't know, but niggas seem to think his opinion on hip hop is good.
Ass. He has one decent song because it was in Fast and Furious. That nigga is ass.
I agree, but niggas seem to think his
bald
hip hop
nigga
opinion
changed.
is
That's
gold.
who that nigga bald nigga changed.
But Button would be the same nigga that sit here and try and tell you that Biggie better than Eminem, and he's not.
Bro, Budden, no one respects Budden in the rap game.
That's not true. That's not true.
Who fucks with Budden? No one fucks with Budden.
Maybe people don't fuck with him because of his opinions now. But niggas,
even then,
but no,
niggas
back in the day, no. When Budden was
go to your phone right
when
now.
Budden first had his shit going, niggas was sitting here listening to Budden shit opinions and be like, "Oh, that's pretty valid."
Go to your phone right now.
This nigga know what he talking about.
Go to your phone right now and show me how many Joe Budden songs you have on your phone.
One, obviously.
Case closed.
But that's not the point. That's obfuscation. I'm sitting here saying that just because I don't fuck with Budden and all like that, I'm not. Nigga, you gotta understand, Budden was a prominent figure in hip. He was a prominent figure in hip hop and the hip hop discussion, even when niggas wasn't really listening to all of that.
They might have fucked him on a personal level, but that nigga's music is always ass.
But I'm not talking about Budden's music. I'm talking about his general discussion around hip hop. Niggas was actually giving him his flowers because he did at some point have decent opinions as far as hip hop came. But that shit went out the window.
I'm about to say that nigga's discredited.
But back then, I'm saying, but even
maybe back then, but that
and bro, you put me on the spot, thinking shit out of my head, but bro, there's plenty of things. It's just simple Google search, bro. Simple Google search for anything, bro. That's all you need.
For what?
Eminem beefs, bam, easy. ICP, ew. Oh yeah, Nelly didn't want it. Benzino didn't want it.
Who the fuck want? All right, go ahead.
Yeah, niggas did not want ICP though. That's just stupid.
Even the Nelly one, like who the fuck?
Christina Aguilera.
Yo, I'm telling you, he just like beefs with random, like just how that whole Drake with Stevie Lacy.
But that's because motherfuckers know not to beef with them though.
No one really cared to beef with him. That was the thing. This nigga.
That's not true.
It is. You just showed me the list of names, and there was not one promising one on there.
You can't sit here and just... Okay, we can sit here and say we don't fuck with Joe Budden. You're not going to sit here and say Joe Budden wasn't a prominent figure in hip-hop, though.
In my opinion, he wasn't. I don't think the shit he would say was good at all. And then the nigga was trying to beef with the Migos in that one interview that he did with them.
Who, Joe Budden?
Yeah, do you remember that shit? They made a whole diss track on him. They said something was like, oh, Joe Budden, and then the fucking ad-lib was pussy.
Yeah, but the Migos still suck.
No. They're better than fucking Joe Budden.
I wouldn't even be able to tell you whether they are or aren't, but I know them niggas suck.
Them niggas are actually good.
I like their old shit, but just because I like how the way it sounds doesn't mean they're good. So people can make good sounds and not be good.
The best one was Takeoff, though.
Yeah.
Shout out. Rest in peace, Takeoff.
No, for sure. I'm just saying that, no, definitely.
The most mainstream was Quavo, but that shit was still good. The music was banging.
I like their music, but that doesn't mean they're good, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you just talk about pure talent and actual ability, like pure, like, you know, artistical and hip hop skills, they're not extravagant. They started this whole wave of mediocre rappers.
They didn't start that.
Yes, they did. Who started it? Who started the mediocre wave of rappers?
Chief Keef.
Chief
he should be on the.
He exists in a different. He didn't.
No. He started that. Hear me out. He's on my Mount Rushmore low key. But because he was at 16 doing that shit, he's the one that started that mumble rap movement.
No.
That nigga was 16 and it was 2011, 2010, 2012. 2010 to 2012. That nigga started that shit when he did Finally Rich. Love Being Sosa, that nigga started that drill shit. He brought the Chicago back.
Yeah, he brought drill to mainstream.
And that's what started. It snowballed into it. It snowballed into it.
No, that snowballed into Lil Durks, G Herbo's. Because he remember back before G Herbo was G Herbo. He's Lil Herb.
He was Lil Herb.
Yeah. That started in Montana 300s. That started everything. That started drill rap. That started drill rap.
But that also brought up the Migos, though.
No, Migos is in a whole separate...
Just because they're from Atlanta?
No, because their style of rap is completely different. They are not drill rappers.
He brought that sound elevated when they came to Atlanta and all these other Texas, these others, even Connecticut or New York. They would try to do that same sound that Chief Keef did. And they would tweak it to be either from their state.
No, I hard disagree. I to be honest, I don't have a replacement at the top of my head. Like, who would have started this mumble rap?
It was Chief.
It was Migos though.
No, it was Chief.
It was Migos.
If you want to get really technical into it, it was Young Thug, but the Chief Keef is the one that started.
Young Thug and Chief Keef are completely different.
But what I'm talking about when lifestyle.
Yeah, but that was already mumble rap had already lifestyle. By the time
Why?
lifestyle,
Because
by the time lifestyle
year,
came out, I was like, what, 2014, 2015?
And what year did Chief Keef come out?
Chief Keef was out way before that. We just talking about 2010, 2012.
That's what I'm saying.
I remember when I first got in high school, and niggas was over here talking about love, salsa.
Yeah. He started the shit, and it transitioned.
No,
and it
that's
like,
different.
Okay, listen.
That's two different styles of hip hop.
Hold on, listen.
That's different.
No, it's not. He started it, and it elevated into what mumble rap it was.
No.
Yes, it was. That shit died out fast. Just how you were saying, hip hop started from blues and rock and all that shit,
no,
and
but that's
elevated to what hip hop is today.
Everybody had their different areas of hip hop. Just like you're not gonna sit here and say that that fucking Nas or maybe not Nas. That's a bad example. You're not gonna sit here and tell me that
I was about to fry you.
Biggie Smalls. No, I wasn't about to say nothing bad.
Oh.
But I was about to say you're not gonna sit here and tell me that Biggie Smalls exists in the same area of hip hop as like Eminem or Snoop Dogg.
Because you would have fucking murdered them.
No, they just have their different areas. They're
actually Snoop Dogg was in the same area as Biggie.
No,
yes, he was.
Snoop Dogg was all West Coast shit. Snoop Dogg,
he was in the same. He was in the same era.
Era, yes. I'm not talking about time periods. I'm talking about different sections of it. The drill hip hop exists here. The conscious hip hop exists here. The mainstream hip hop exists here. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's different focuses. There's different like subsections of hip hop that, you know what I'm saying?
But that's why Chief Keef is on my Rushmore, because he's the one that started it and it elevated. People took what Chief Keef did and elevated in their different areas. How you're saying? Yes, that's how it happened. He literally was 16 doing it. When he made Love Sosa, and no one was doing that same type of sound, that type of thing, and he elevated it.
Drill rap wasn't popular,
and it became into different sections of rap. How you're saying it, the Migos took it and made it there.
No, Chief Keef created a different branch. Chief Keef didn't create the Migos branch. Migos came from a different branch.
Off of a branch of Chief Keef.
No. Chief Keef created the Dirks, the Lil Herbs, the Montana 300s, etc. All the wannabe drill rappers, all the whatever came out at that time. Yeah.
It might have been bigger in Chicago, but this nigga really did his big one when it came to the rap game. He changed the rap game.
He definitely did change the rap game. Again, he brought drill hip hop to the forefront of hip hop. It wouldn't be no Young Boys, no Comethazines, no whatever the fuck. Any drill rappers you want to talk about, any hard,
But you're naming niggas from different states is what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. The different states doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
Young Boys from Louisiana.
I don't care.
From Chicago. You just named it.
That's not the point. The point isn't about where they're from. The point is about the area of hip hop that they exist in.
That's what I'm saying. Chief Keef was
drill is completely separate from what Migos did.
And what they did was took what he did and elevated it just a little bit. Because yes, that's exactly what happened.
No.
Yes.
Black Shades, Johnny K, Diamonds, Go Parade. No, that's not the same thing. That is not the same thing. I would die on that hill. That's not the same thing.
That is literally drill in a different form. What type of rap?
Black Shades, Johnny K, Diamonds, Go Parade. That's drill.
What type of drill is it then? Or what type of music is it then?
It's just mainstream. It just became pop. It's fucking like it's pandering. It's like it's not. I wouldn't even give it its own name. Like it's like the Lil Pumps.
No.
Yes.
You're not gonna compare Migos to Lil Pump.
First of all, I am, because Migos fathered Lil Pump. But I'm not gonna say he's
nigga. Lil Pump was the epitome of why niggas make fun of rap. Him,
but
and what's that nigga?
Not paying attention.
Young Gravy and all them niggas.
But you're not paying attention though. Migos, obviously, Lil Pump is a fucking speck, right? Migos, obviously, they have their like
they elevated the South. They elevated the South.
But
no one's fucking with the South like that.
Yes, they was.
Not in the early 2000s they was, but when it came to the 2010s, they was not fucking with the South like that.
Yes,
only nigga that was big out there was Gucci Mane. And Soulja Boy.
True.
Now Soulja Boy was early 2000s.
Gucci, Flocka, fucking Pun was still out. Mike Jones, goddamn.
Mike Jones, that nigga was not that big. When it came to the 2010s? No.
Nah, you bugging.
Deadass.
No.
He was big in the South, but he wasn't big. I'm talking about America-wide or even worldwide. Like, Niggas
okay, well, rap wasn't worldwide in 2010.
Yes, it was.
No, it was not.
Yes, it was. Because of who? Chief Keef.
No.
Chief Keef brought that music. Nigga, if you were in Connecticut, New York, you was listening to Chief Keef, the New York niggas, and then some of the Southern niggas that was up there was the Migos, Young Thug. Like, it's transitioned its way.
Stateswide, yes. Worldwide, no. Rap was not worldwide in the 2010s. You want to know who started making rap worldwide? Drake.
Cut the cameras.
No. Beat that ass with me right now. Beat that ass with me right
cameras,
now.
Bro. I gotta
rap.
To that.
Listen.
That was crazy. That was a crazy.
No, it wasn't. Listen. Hear me out. Up until the 2010s is when you really started to see a shift in the where the primary focus of audience in music was. Before the 2010s, rap was down here. There was country. There was, rock and roll still. That shit was still way more prevalent. Country was selling out fucking stadiums. Rap wasn't nearly as big. Even as prominent as it's been in pop culture because of its, quote unquote controversial nature, because obviously where we exist, it's not, it's not as widely accepted. It hasn't always been as widely accepted, but rap, you didn't have suburbia bumping rap until the 2010s came about.
So you're telling me NWA didn't have suburbia bumping their shit?
Select few, yes, but not on a wide scale.
That, yo,
NWA has so much pushback. NWA had so much pushback from the primary American population.
Why do you think all the older white people that we talk to now know about NWA? They were bumping that shit.
Because of fucking no.
Yes.
First of all, where's this? You're bringing. Where's this hearsay coming from? Like you sit here.
Learn that
what?
Word
No. Because you talking about old white people. How many old white people do you talk to? And how many old white people do you talk to are bumping NWA?
In our line of work, quite a fucking few.
In my line of work, ain't none of them bumping NWA.
I promise. You go on after break. You go ask them. Go ask everybody. I'm not gonna say who because I don't want them to.
They're not bumping NWA.
Everybody, I promise you, they gonna do it.
They're not bumping NWA.
They know who they are.
Your staffs, your techs, your masters, they're bumping NWA.
Yes.
Liar.
I promise you. Even especially the officers.
No. Maybe the officers. But the officers are more prone to be more liberal anyways because they went through higher education.
And that's why they act like fucking dickheads to us enlisted?
I never had any. Most officers I've met are cool. Most of the officers I met are cool. The most dickhead ass motherfuckers are the 10-year staffs, the 12-year techs.
No, those be the coolest ones.
No, the staffs hate their lives. The techs usually be chilling. Some of them be dicks, and then the masters really they hate their life too.
They're about to get out though, so they chill.
Not all of them. Regular people, but again, so you're going to be selecting for more people that obviously, like I said, are more. They kind of lean more liberal, and that's just because they go to higher education. That's like a statistic been around for a long ass time. More generally, people that go to higher education tend to lean more left.
Not to interrupt you, but even Wu-Tang, a lot of older white people know Wu-Tang. Everybody know Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang ain't nothing to fuck with.
People know Wu-Tang, but that doesn't mean they listen to it. That doesn't mean they rock with it. Wu-Tang. That doesn't mean Wu-Tang was more mainstream than the white music that was out at the time.
It was.
It wasn't.
Well, I will say the rock scene at that time was fucking fire.
It
was huge.
Yeah.
But everybody also knew Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang was big as fuck for no reason.
It wasn't for no reason. They were fucking amazing.
I'm not saying that. I'm not discrediting them at all. But I'm just saying it's just like it had no business being in some people's ears that bring up Wu-Tang.
Maybe, but that's an exception to the rule. That's usually a minority. That's the large majority of people that's bringing up Wu-Tang is the old heads, the unks. They not. You're not gonna sit here and run up on a bunch of.
That group was fantastic.
You ain't gonna tell me. I know. Matter of fact,
You
know, I consider putting Wu-Tang top 5, even though it's more than one person. I don't care. I go consider them top 5. I also consider Tribe Called Quest top 5. Tribe Called Quest is amazing.
I fuck with Left My Well El Segundo. Chill out. Nah, but I think Wu-Tang is better than a Tribe Called Quest only because Most Def is definitely better than most of Wu-Tang though.
Probably,
in my opinion.
But I think they. Cool. But the thing with Wu-Tang was. I think a lot of the thing that made them so great too is like they had the different flows, they had the different styles, they had the chemistry with each other. They could bounce in and bounce out of the beat like smooth, like water. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like it wasn't choppy. It wasn't. They kind of. You gonna hate me for this one? Wu-Tang has more influence on Migos than Chief Keef does.
I won't deny that, only because I don't know who Chief Keef's influences was. Because Wu-Tang was before all of them.
Yeah, of course. I mean, at some point,
So it's like I can't. That's not a bad take. That's not a bad take. Because everybody fucks with even if like the new niggas now, they're like, oh, Wu-Tang, all these, like, you know, they're naming people, but that's not a bad take. But I'm not gonna discredit that. But I also can't agree with it, so I'm neutral.
No.
Because I don't know who his. Because a lot of artists nowadays, they say who they fuck with, who they don't. I don't think I've heard an interview where Chief Keef was like, "Oh, this is my influence. This is who I really rock with." I could be wrong, but I haven't heard one personally.
I also haven't really watched too many Chief Keef interviews, to be honest with you.
I watched one.
I really don't watch too many rapper interviews.
I think it was the Breakfast Club, and she was like, the girl was like, "Hey, how old are you?" He goes, 300.
300.
300.
Bro's a clown.
But I would say Wu-Tang did have a lot of influence on a lot of rappers, especially today. Yeah. People who actually have a good general music knowledge understand that Wu-Tang was a solid foundation for when it comes to rap. But
I wish, you know what I wish? I wish people held Wu-Tang to the pedestal that they hold Pac and Biggie. I don't feel like they do.
A lot of the true music heads do. True music heads do. That, but you also got to go farther than them. I don't know if you really fuck with music back then, but like Big Daddy Kane, KRS-One, like those are some names that are probably better than Biggie and Tupac. Especially like Big Daddy Kane, that's my nigga. Pause. Like that, bro. You gotta listen to some Big Daddy, bro.
No, for sure.
Especially KRS. You definitely heard some of his shit and
probably
like Sound of the Police.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah.
He's done some real, like, bro, like The Bridge Is Over is one of his best songs. He dissed, I remember it was his brother, I'm pretty sure it was his brother, DJ Scholar Rock, that was his DJ, his producer. And he was dissing a crew called Queensbridge. But he would diss all of New York in some of his songs. He made a song called The Bridge Is Over. That was one of his most iconic songs, but niggas used to hate him so much because he used to diss niggas that was not real, like real MCs. And he actually teaches courses on like music and like history and knowledge and shit like that. He's a real, like, he has videos on YouTube where he's like talking to different people and shit. He's also one of the people that actually is an advocate for Hispanics, who says, you know, Hispanic or Latinos had a real big influence when it came to hip hop and breakdancing. Like, we had a real big, in the 70s and 60s, we had a real big hand in it. Yeah. Like, the Puerto Ricans and the Dominicans, all the people, like, Hispanics had a real big influence when it came to hip-hop. This is a history lesson for y'all. If y'all say that Hispanics had no influence and shit like that, you're fucking bugging, suck my dick. Nigga, I'm saying that disrespectfully. I don't give a fuck. Cause I'm tired of people discrediting Hispanic people for not being the hand in hip-hop, what it is today, and breakdancing. We had Crazy Legs, who was in one of the first hip hop movies ever made, was a Puerto Rican man, craziest breakdancer to ever come out of New York. Yeah. Right. We also had, I did a history project on this shit when I was in Korea because I had there was a Hispanic Heritage Month. Yeah. So not only that, but we influenced the breakdancing. We have Fat Joe. We have Big Pun. We have all these dudes who had a hand. We had one of the first Fantastic Five members. I forgot. Was it Chris? I can't remember. Because it was somebody else. He was one of the Fantastic Five. He helped influence the hip hop into what it is today. You know the Fantastic Five with Funkmaster Flash on them? Yeah. Yeah, he was one. He was a Puerto Rican nigga in there who helped. Who had a hand in helping there. Like, if it wasn't for Latino, bro, I'm telling you, even with our salsa music and bringing it to New York and doing all that shit. We had a huge hand in it, and a lot of people discredit that, and I don't fuck with that shit, especially a lot of black people, which I don't understand, but I also don't understand a lot of Latino people not respecting the fact that they are also black too. Because if it wasn't for the slave trade, a lot of Hispanic countries would not be black. Yeah, well, see, that's where you kind of get into a lot of like kind of modern day
semi-modern, but it's kind of something's kind of been going on for a long period of time now. Is like, you know, you get other people taking credit for things that, you know, another person, you know, made, and so they want to be like, oh no, this is ours, we own this. But at the same time, you know, they feel like if they give up any, you know, ground, it's like, oh yeah, we had influence from here. Oh, you know, they feel like it's not as much theirs as it is.
But the thing is, like, we're literally the exact same. Like, I'm gonna put a picture right here of how Hispanics and blacks, like, there was I'm gonna put it right, like I said, I'm gonna put it right there.
Yeah.
But there's a sign that says, no Puerto Ricans, no Mexicans, no blacks. We went through the same thing everybody went through. Like, so y'all, for y'all to discredit us when we back y'all in a lot of situations when it comes to black versus white, it's very disrespectful.
It is. No, I agree.
Like, and y'all love our food, y'all love our bitches, but y'all can't like back us up on certain situations.
Yeah.
When we back, and Dr. Umar even said it. Dr. Umar even said he appreciates, because there was an interview with Fat Joe when Fat Joe was talking about hip hop and like the Hispanic culture and all that shit. Yeah. He said he respects Fat Joe for understanding and appreciating and acknowledging that black is in his blood.
Yeah.
Because a Puerto Rican is made up of what? A black slave, African slave, a Native American slave, and a Spanish conquistador.
Yeah.
Puerto Rico was one of the 3 biggest stops when it comes to the slave trade. You can Google that, fact check that. And he was saying Latinos are black. Latinos have black in them, regardless of whatever the fucking color is. Like, I'm light as shit, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still a bad nigga, you know what I'm saying? Pause.
Yeah, I'm light skinned, but I'm still a dark nigga.
Right. But so so if Dr. Umar saying it, the most pro-black fucking figure I could think of right now.
Dr. Umar, you know, and credit to him because he be spitting facts sometimes. He is a little racist. Yeah. He's a little racist sometimes, but
he's advocating for it. Yeah. I just need, like, you know, some Latinos don't. I get it. Like, some people, like, I'm not black. I'm Dominican, or I'm fucking. Bro, you have black in you. You're dark as shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got cousins as dark as your coat.
I get confused. People think I'm Dominican or Puerto Rican all the time. I don't get it. I don't see it. But people come up to me and speak Spanish and shit. I'm like, fuck.
Shit, I don't know.
Shit, I took Spanish in high school. Shit, right. I don't know, man.
But all that to say, though, we had a big hand in this hip hop and all that shit. And I just think, like, it's a very good culture. Yeah. A lot of people just need to fucking know they know.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people just kind of overlook. It's not really something I feel like it gets talked about a whole lot. But I mean, even the influences outside of music too. I mean, in food and shit like that. Like, there's a lot of crossover and overlap between, like.
Actually, Dr. Umar, not to interrupt you.
Go ahead.
But Dr. Umar was even saying, he said the Hispanic people brought a lot of spices and shit back from Africa that they forgot about. That they reintroduced them. Yeah. But that was off topic. Nah, just to say we had a big ass hand in it.
Definitely. I mean, like I said, there's definitely a lot more bleed in our. Oh, hold on. There's definitely a lot more bleed in our cultures than people like to. Well, I wouldn't say like to. That people are aware of. I would
Some
say.
People like to.
Some people do like to, I guess, omit it. And I would say I'd be careful with Dr. Umar too, because he might be. I know he might be trying to absorb your culture. He'll be like, yeah, y'all not Hispanic no more. Y'all black. He spits a lot of facts, and he speaks on a lot of stuff in a very intelligent and accurate manner. But some of he does kind of reach too far sometimes.
He'd be funny as fuck.
He's hilarious.
Sitting next to a white lady.
We must stay focused. We must stay focused.
But anyway, man, I appreciate you for coming on the show, bro. We're definitely gonna do another one. But
at least another 4, 5, 6.
Need a few.
700.
Let us know in the comments what you like, dislike. The takes we said. Please let us know who's right, wrong. Fact check everything we said.
Oh God.
We like to learn from our mistakes, unlike other people.
True.
But
if I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
If I'm lying, then I'm flying. You know?
Well, I ain't gonna be intentionally lying.
But let us know.
If I speak something wrong, then then I have to fix it.
Or I gotta get deeper into the discoveries. But hey, man, I appreciate you coming on the show, bro. Hey, any last words for these people?
Don't sleep on MF Doom.
Yeah.
Hey, love thy neighbor as you love thyself.
It's a word.
Yeah.
But all right, man. Love, peace, hair grease. like, comment, subscribe, bro. It's free. Like it's
free
it's
$99. Matter of fact,
free.
I'm gonna go like, comment, subscribe right now. The video ain't even out yet.
Right now.
Yeah.
Do it and leave some.
Matter of fact, I did it yesterday.
Comment some questions that you want us to answer, bro. And I appreciate y'all.
Yeah.